probably like high school. Like high school was that moment where I decided like this is something that I really would like to pursue as a career. Um, and initially, I went to study illustration, which is why because I love the visual language. I think as artists, everything that you do is inherently political, and so coming from a family of political trauma, it was very important for me to kind of control the narrative and history of what it means to be Haitian. Um, I quickly learned in my junior year of college that in the field of illustration, there were a lot of gatekeepers. So the art directors, sometimes their vision does not align with the person making the actual work. And so I actually had a professor that completely altered my path. I had a terrible time in his class my first semester of junior year. And after the semester was over, I went over and changed my major from illustration into working in the field of ceramic for my major. Um, and so it kind of goes back to like the idea of being a draftsman. Like, in my family, there were a lot of historians. And so the idea of just, being a bearer of history, having the agency over how the narrative is told of what it means to be Haitian, I, as I became a young adult, I really understood how powerful the Haitian history is. And Haitian history is not really taught in the US, but with my peers that are African or from the continent, they celebrate Haitian history. And it wasn't until like later on in life, I learned the impact of Haitian history on the US, with Manifest Destiny, the Louisiana Purchase, all of that were connected to Haitian history, but it's never emphasized in our everyday curriculum in class at all,